31 Days of Horror with Mark.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, guess what I've just been to see? So me, the other half, and my mate have just kind of come out to Smile. Not literally just come out to like it's like I'm home now. I did think about kind of trying to do like a wee video outside, but I don't know if I'm like that ready to kind of put myself out there with like maybe a wee bit kind of like bit of a complex and what have you. But yeah, just do like it. I'm going to do like a mini review. I'm going to try and just. This is probably going to be a very short review because I really didn't want to kind of say too much about it. Because I think part of like the charm all this kind of film is like not knowing a single thing about it. So I mean, if you've seen all the trailers, you probably already know. But Smile is directed by Parker Finn, and from what I can tell, this is his directorial debut, and what a belter to start with. So it stars Kevin Bacon's, I think it's his daughter, and I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Susie, but it's spelt Sosie. I know what we said to Yvonne and called her Cheesin. Her name's no Cheesin. Yvonne nearly believed me. She's gonna like be all like annoyed that I'm kind of telling people this. I can almost kind of hear her in the background getting all pissed off with me, but yeah. but yeah, so she basically kind of stars as a like an occupational therapist is probably like the best. So she works in a kind of like a hospital whereby it'll admit kind of like patients that are having episodes and what have you, and like she seems to be like the person that effectively talks them down. So it's during one of these particular cases whereby a lass comes in and does like the typical horror trope thing of, by the way, there's something kind of coming after me, and everybody's like, whatever, you're talking at your arse end, oh, like, oh, lot of shit you talk, and then yeah, some fucked up things happen. Again, I don't know how much of the trailer actually kind of shows this moment, but again, I think part of the benefit of this particular like bit is really kind of knowing what's coming. So again, I'm trying to keep this as insanely vague as possible. But basically, what happens from that kind of point there is our kind of like a would be kind of heroine essentially feels like she's experiencing the same things. So there's like elements where she's like, okay, and then there's just this kind of maybe underlying is like, well, is it just kind of essentially like passed on trauma, like she like, and she's just a bit broken for the things she's seen, which would be perfectly reasonable given how fucked up it is. And so what kind of boils for there is like you kind of like almost your typical slow burn horror movie mystery thing. Like I always kind of like a horror that's kind of, it's like a like almost like a drawn out mystery. Like you're uncovering things as they're uncovering it. And I really like a film like this kind of thing that has atmosphere and can kind of creep you by either by describing like stuff that kind of happened prior to the actual kind of like, you know, like the big moments, or like the moment that basically kind of like starts the film kind of thing. Either like by a police report or like a photo and stuff like that. Like there's that kind of build up of like what I'm actually kind of watching, and like testimony, kind of like folks that were kind of involved and stuff. So yeah, I really kind of like that. This film's creepy as fuck. Like again, if you've seen the marketing, you've seen the creepy kind of smiles and what have you. Obviously, it's called Smile, and like I don't know if I kind of got that day. If you got that for what I'm kind of spraffing about here. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was, as it says, it was a bit of a slow burn. There's maybe folks that are like, maybe no. I'd probably kind of say it's maybe not as slow burning as some slow burners, which like is really kind of hard to say, especially like articulately. But yeah, like I thought that despite the fact that it was a slow build up, it was also like it was relatively well paced. At no point did I think, oh my god, this is kind of dragging on kind of thing, which is always a good sign. It's an 18 as well, which is like very rare these days in terms of kind of like horror. It's always kind of good when they're quite happy just to kind of like put the rating on and not just be like, oh my god, how do I have to get the bums on seats kind of thing. So it's always good when it kind of warrants it and when it earns it, and it's not just kind of slap with 15 just as it says to get as many kind of people to go and see it as possible. So that was quite good, and I'd say it kind of more than earns the rating as well. what else can I say about this without, as I say, like saying too much? I mean, like Yvonne could come through and tell me what she thought, but she's too busy hiding. So, um, hmm. Yeah, it was good. I really liked it. I'm kind of floundering here, but yeah, I'm gonna shut my face and I'll leave you to it. Obviously, a relatively short video, but yeah. If you like your horrors kind of creepy, like bit of kind of mystery to them, by all means, give it a bash. But yeah, talk to you later. Bye.